This is going to be a different kind of video compared to my usual uploads, and it is quite personal. That's why you hear my real voice again. These kind of videos won't become the new normal on this channel. But this year it is the 80th anniversary since the end of World War II. Germany surrendered on May 8th, 1945. I am a professional historian living in Germany. Even so, I am specialized in the medieval period. I wanted to do something, and possibly something that helps you understand why Germans are so, in lack of a better term, weird when it comes to this chapter of our past. I will not have a real conclusion for you, just thoughts. I tried to do the voiceover while walking, but this was way out of my comfort zone. Before we start, I have a big ask. Please don't involve current politics into this. There are other places and channels far better than mine to do this. We are walking close to where I live, but not so close that I would dox myself. It's a city with a population of far more than 100,000 people. It's 3.5 kilometers or 2 miles away from the center of the city. I shot it on a Sunday cause where I want to take you is a school, and I really don't want to show living children in my videos. The one I use from time to time is computer generated. If you have watched my videos before, you have seen a little bit of where we are going. I tend to shoot B-roll footage and B-roll photos here. Our first stop is the Warriors Memorial. It's not for the Second World War, but the War of Unification against France in 1870, 1871. So we do remember wars. The eagle was cleaned a couple of years ago, which surprised me. I didn't expect that we still care that much. Our second stop is the Autobahn. You can see the driveway in the distance, and it has a lot to do with what I want to show you. It's the so-called Flötenteich, which means Fluts Pond. You will find a lot of small lakes, ponds in German cities close to the driveways to the Autobahn. They are beautiful oases within the city. We use the lakes for recreational purposes. A lot of them are used to swim in them during the heat of the summer, not the one we are going to. A lot of people use it to go for a run around it, including me. People can take their dogs here and let them off the leash. Currently a public pool area is being built, as well as a new camping site, and there's a football field. For my American viewers, soccer field. There's also a retirement home and some art installations on the greens and a kindergarten. We have public fitness equipment here for a couple of years now as well. But at the heart is this, a memorial plaque remembering who has built all of this. It reads, "The Flutes Pond was dug up by forced laborers and prisoners of war." Now for me, giving a little bit of context, the first forced laborers working in the city arrived in 1939. Prisoners of war were here from early 1940 onwards till the end of the war. 12,000 people were forced to work on this project. The Plaque states, many died. The Plaque doesn't give you the number, but it was roughly 1/3 of them. I like to read you a passage from the book written by Günther Holzerath, who did a lot of research about this topic. The excavation of the soil, the transportation and the backfilling of the kilometer-long route were carried out under the most difficult conditions. Although tugger trains and cranes were also used, but the forced laborers mostly had to work by hand with spades, shovels and wheelbarrows. Although the forced laborers had to perform hard work, they were inadequately fed and clothed. Constant guarding prevented them from obtaining food and clothing, and not all of them were able to endure the inhumane conditions. One witness recalls, "I saw how the foreigners were often beaten and kicked. People who collapsed and often lay on the side of the road for hours were dead in the evening. They were thrown onto a wagon and taken away. In a very real way, we are still profiting from the suffering of these people today. There's a lot of discussion in Germany about guilt and responsibility for what happened. Are we still responsible for what our parents and grandparents did? Most living Germans were born after the war, in many cases decades later. We aren't to blame for what they did. There's no question about that in my view. But we decide to still profit from the suffering back then. I don't know if it is right or wrong. Germany uses the principle of remembrance as the basis for reconciliation. We continue to use the sites but let you trip over something like the plaque. You should stop for a moment and think about what has happened here. I in no way say it's wrong or perfect how we do it. I don't think there is the one perfect solution for this. But if you talk to Germans, I think and I hope you understand a little better now that in a way it is still with us. We are not responsible for the crimes of our forefathers, but we are responsible how we deal with what was left to us. Thanks for going on a walk with me.